Hey guys, welcome back to our fifth episode of
After the Bell podcast.
So today we're just gonna continue our part two of friendship. So Yuna, can you give us the questions so we can discuss about it?
Okay, so following up with the girls' talk that we did last week, the overall prompt of today is what does a good friendship mean to you? So we're talking about what a meaningful friendship can look like in high school.
Yeah.
So the first question I have is what makes someone a good friend to you?
Oh my gosh, I love this type of question. I think because we're all international, just from an international perspective, we come across different people. But the one thing I really look in a friend is consistency and loyalty. Yeah. Because just to keep it short, I think when you have a friend for over a long time and you don't have to see them every single day, you don't have to talk to them all the time, but they're still good to you. They're still one of your best friends, and then they're just loyal to you. I think that's like pretty key. But you.
I also think it's consistency, and also supportive. When you're upset and you just go to your friend and they would just be like, they don't have to say a lot. They don't have to be good at like communicating or anything, but they would just be there and just communicate with you and just talk with you. And it just makes me feel peace. And it's just great.
Okay, I think for me, one of the main things is that they are always like rooting for you because I think it can be easy to find people that you can vent to. Like if you like are oversharing and venting about your problems, most people would just listen to you and be like, "Oh yeah, it's okay." But I think a really good friend is someone who is with you during those times to listen to you, but also who celebrates your successes with you as well. And I think that's an indicator of a really good friend.
Adding on to that, one of the first times, I think first, me and you, one of the first moments I remember me and you getting close is that we all had second period last year together, right?
Yeah.
In NSA.
Oh, no, she wasn't there.
No, you were taking French.
Oh, she was over there though. She was like on the other side of the table.
It was
Remember
Mrs. Rowe, Mrs. Rowe. Anyways, no, but we had like a study hall class, and we would all do our own classes. And then for some reason, we always sat together. That was
Yeah,
our
we were like
science
in front of each other.
Yeah,
I was in the
and then you would come with your little rolly chair, and you would just like roll by.
I remember.
But we would always just talk in that class, and it was like the yapping class.
Yeah.
But I always also just really like when a friend is just truly honest with you, and you are able to kind of get they can be there to applaud you, they can be there to support you, but at the same time, if they think that something is wrong, they can have like a voice about it. So they're not always just kind of like leading you on with certain things.
I think that's also a part of like them wanting to the best for you is like not just saying what you want to hear and like avoiding conflict, but like being like, hey, like if you did something wrong, like calling you out on it, you know, but like in a respectful way, you know, because like you love them.
And I think some people might think, oh, like, why is my friend not supporting me 110%? But I think that is supporting 110% because they're looking out for you.
Like they're not letting you do something that they don't think is right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question.
Okay. Next question is okay, is it better to have a few close friends or a big friend group?
Definitely a few close friends because I feel more comfortable with sharing things, and I don't have to try to like be really active to like get their applause. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like I don't have to like try to convince them I'm like an extrovert person or like I'm like this type of person.
Yeah.
But within a few small close friends, like few close friends in my class, I'll be like, oh, I'm just comfortable with them. Yeah. I can share things with them. I can just like I could go to the bathroom together, just grab like Audra and grab Yuna and just like go to the bathroom and like just talk a little bit and then take a break and then we go back to study again. Like it doesn't have to be like a big friend group.
Yeah.
And I also think fewer close friends can avoid more conflicts and you can solve conflicts easier comparing to like big friend groups.
I feel like when they're really big, kind of like rumors tend to kind of go around to different people because it's so like big, if that makes sense.
Yeah. How about you?
Okay, for me, I came before my school now that I'm currently at. I went to more of a relevant bigger school.
Yeah.
And I had, starting off in junior high, middle school, I had a pretty big friend group. Like, I think around like 12 to 13 girls.
Whoa.
Which it was really fun. I'm gonna admit it was really fun. It was just like it would be really hard to hang out all the time. And I think that's when the exclusion happens, or like people get a little bit upset. And I think sometimes conflict does happen in those groups. And then it's okay now, obviously, but we kind of separated into two groups. And
Right.
everyone's still friends with each other. But I think like that's gonna partly happen if you have a bigger group. And I still have a relevantly
Relatively.
relatively bigger group, like 6 girls. But I think having those like 1 or 2 girls that you're closer with is definitely better, because sometimes I think at our smaller school we don't get to choose our classes. Like it's like you know,
Yeah.
it's
Like
very
your
limited.
friends are like not like, oh, like I chose to be like here and here. It's like they're who you're with,
Yeah.
you know?
But then at my previous school, you're able to like choose your classes, choose who you want to be with, and there are like multiple classes happening at the same time.
Yeah.
So I think it's obviously nice to have those certain girls in your group, but at the same time, like it's okay to have your 1 or 2 girls, but then at the same time, having a bigger friend group is also just like nice to have.
I think in my experience, I haven't really been in a super big friend group before. I think especially I get like socially drained pretty easily. So especially when I'm in like a big group, I kind of get like kind of tired easily. So in my experience, a lot like having those small friend groups are like better for me in my opinion. It does remind me of when we had like volleyball season. Basically, this is funny. Basically, after we went to like an away game, like we went to play at a different school, and we would come back, we would all be having dinner and something, and usually there'd be like a big group of people going, and somehow we would always find a way to like sneak out and like eat on our own, because low-key we were all so tired, you know, and like our social battery was just not there.
Yeah, I remember one of the games, like something happened at that game. I'm not gonna disclose what happened, but then we just like separated, and we had to have like a little debrief. And I think those are what makes your little tiny friend group really special. Just having those times with each other.
Okay, then speaking of friend groups, do you think it's normal to like change your friendships as you get older, or how the same friendships can change over time?
I think for me, when you go to a different school, or when you have a next chapter of your life, or like when something happens like that, I think it's hard to realize that some people or yourself are going to change a lot. So those relationships might kind of distance. It doesn't mean it's bad. I think just your relationship started off as your 2 personalities really connected. And then if something happens and your personality kind of like changes a little bit, it's going to just shift a little bit. And for me, I always thought that was so bad. I was so afraid that, oh my gosh, that person hates me. But it's like, just gotta realize, oh, that's life, and it's okay. Just
It's okay to drift apart.
yeah, it's okay to drift apart. I think obviously as you grow and as personalities changes, it's gonna shift a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, I've recently understood that too, because obviously I came to an international school, and I had a really, really close friend back in Hong Kong. Like we used to train, like we used to do swimming together, and like we just hang out. We have like a special friend group name and everything. And definitely as you grow older, your friendship's gonna change. Like your relationship is gonna change, because definitely you guys are gonna go to a new chapter, and you guys are gonna go to different ways. But I don't think that's bad. Like I used to think, oh, does she hate me now? Like she's not like contacting me or anything.
Yeah.
But I think it's okay, because that's just life. It's just how it works. And like what we can do right now is just treasure people around you. Like instead of like thinking, oh, what is she gonna do afterwards? Like is she still gonna be close with me? Yeah, just stay in the moment.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think that especially for us as like international students and people who like move around quite a lot, I think that drifting apart is inevitable, but I don't think that we should always view it as like the friendship is getting like worse or we're getting farther. It's just it's changing a little bit, you know. If you don't go to the same school, it's hard to like hang out as much. But like for me, for example, like in my old school, I had a really close group of like 4 girls, and even now I still hang out with them like whenever we can, whenever we have a break. And like I like the how like when we come together, even though we haven't seen each other in a while, it's like the same.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's a really good like indicator of really good solid friend group. Like you can just
Yeah.
come together again.
Yeah, like having a girl or having a group of people that you don't see them every time. Like what I was saying, like you don't even talk to them every day, but when you have that chance to be with each other again, it's like the same.
Yeah,
you know?
it feels the same. Yeah.
Yeah, I love those types of friendships.
Okay, then when you guys first came to this school that we're at currently, did you have trouble making friends?
I'll start. For me, I came to our current school right now, and we talked a little bit about this before, but MBTI.
Yeah.
And there's something in MBTI when it's extrovert introvert, and I took that test right before I came to our school, like right before I came to.
It's
Korea.
a checklist before you come to Korea.
And I was like 100% E extrovert.
Wow.
Like I heard that's like really rare.
Yeah.
But I was 100% E, and I've never really been the new student before. I mean, kind of, but like it. I mean, I was always with the same people, in the same community in my old, like, in California and stuff. But then when I came, beep, when I came to the school we are right now, I think I just try to like really, like not really worry about I'm gonna be the new student, I'm gonna be the new girl, because also I came in the beginning of the year. I was a ninth grader. Usually, maybe new people come into new high schools and stuff. But then I wouldn't like overly friendly so I can make friends. You know, you want to like exaggerate it so it's not like, because I feel like if people underdo it, like underestimate, I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah, like if they underdo it, I think it's a little risky. But then if you overdo it, like what's gonna happen? And I think it was pretty easy because we are a really small school, and everyone's friends with everyone, and everyone's just super kind here. So. Not really.
Yeah, I think especially if you're like going into high school or like going into college or something, like everyone wants to make friends. This is something especially if you're going to college, like everyone wants to make friends. So like there's no harm in like putting yourself out there. You know, it's better to, as Audra said, it's better to overdo it. You know, like even if you feel like you're a bit overkill, like, you know, ask like, oh, can I sit here? Like, oh, what are you guys talking about? Can I join? Like, worst they can say is no, you know? And like the best they can say is like yes, and then you become like besties for life, you know? So it's like you never know what can happen. So always like put yourself out there.
For me, I came in 8th grade. I was intimidated. Like
Oh.
I think the school was so small that I thought there was another building. And I was just like wandering around, but then like I was like a very extroverted person, but then I think because of this 8th grade and like 9th grade, I think I became more introverted. It was like there was like a lot of like the whole class is very togethered, and it's hard to join, to be honest. It's hard to join. There's like 5 girls and like 7 boys, I don't know, around that, and they speak a lot of Korean, to be honest, which it was a little bit difficult to join. And not during that time, not everyone is welcoming, but there is a guy who is really welcoming, like who talks to me, asks me, oh, do you play volleyball? And like everything. But then I got comfortable after a while. Like I remember I was sitting in the classroom at first. There was like homeroom session, like 10 minutes of like resting before the school ends. And then I would just like sit to like do my homework, and then like my classmate would be just like playing volleyball. But I was like, wait, I'm not that type of person who would like sit here and study. So I was like, oh, can I join? And they were like, oh yeah, join. And then obviously I sucked at volleyball because I never touched like any type of like ball sports. And I was just like playing with them and everything. And then once I remember they just asked me to hang out to play volleyball. And I was like, oh sure, why not? I was really anxious. I don't even know how to use Korean money, or like I don't even know how to like I don't even know my address of my house. So like
Same.
yeah,
Like
but
to
then
say.
but then I went out and I just I just had fun with them, and yeah, I made friends, and yeah, it was like that.
Wait, I have something to add. I think we're not trying to put like a way of how to make friends when you come. I think it's just our personal stories, and I think every person has a different way or a different story of making friends. But yeah. Also, I don't disclaimer, me and Yuna were not here when Esther came.
Oh yeah, we were.
If we were here,
if
we
we
would
were
have
here,
we would have been
we
there for
would've
you,
bested
Esther.
her up.
No, but yeah, cuz Esther came 2
2 years before I
us.
came. Yeah. Oh, and then you came. A
And then
semester
Yuna
after.
came the first first
Yeah.
year, like first
Day.
Yeah,
I came in the beginning of the year,
and then I came
a
like
little bit
2
later.
months later. But anyways,
Yeah.
continuation. Next
Okay.
question.
Wait, she didn't say.
Oh.
Did you have problem making friends?
Okay. I think when I came to the school, let me think. It wasn't hard. I think I was really nervous that it would be hard, especially because it was a small school, so it can be a good or a bad thing. It can be good in the sense that it's like a really good community, and if they accept you, it's like really easy to make friends, which was my case. But it can also be difficult in kind of what Esther said, like when everything's kind of already established, it can be hard to like insert yourself into that.
Clicks.
Yeah, especially if there's like an already established group. But for me, it was really easy because I think Esther and the same guy actually, they were both really friendly to me when I first came and welcoming, and they were like, "How are you? Like, do you play volleyball?" All that stuff. And even though I didn't play volleyball, they were still really nice. And yeah, I think that there was also another girl that. Can I say Holly's name? If she was in.
I don't think she was in our podcast yet, but she's coming.
A future guest in our podcast. Yeah, she and they were both all really friendly to me. So in my experience, it was not difficult to make friends, but I think I was really lucky.
By the way, that same guy was also welcoming to me.
Hey, shout out! You know who you are.
You know who you are, bro. Volleyball. That's it. If we say volleyball guy in our school,
everyone knows. But yeah, I think it can be really helpful when there are those kind of super extroverted people that like bring you in and stuff. But
and if you're extrovert and you see a person, actually like a new person, please go help them out. You know? Just like
everyone's scared the first day.
Yeah. Wait, and then just a little side note. Yeah, cliques are very like they like different if you're at whichever school because like I know one of our sister schools, they're very cliquey. They have like
they have a lot of cliques.
Yeah, they have little. But I feel like our school is kind of like.
We don't really have cliques.
It's not cliques, but it's like flexible groups.
Like okay, we have cliques, but like everyone's in like multiple cliques. If that makes sense.
Yeah. And also it's because like grades also hang out together.
Yeah.
All grades hang out. That's very different.
Yeah.
Like no school has like through all grades, all high school hangs out together.
Yeah, but then, everyone just kind of hangs out. No, yeah.
All right, next question.
Okay, next question. Oh, okay. I think this is a good advice segment part. Is how do you handle feeling left out?
Feeling left out.
I'll start. I think having the mindset of, okay, for me, before I answer, I have a question to you guys and to you guys. If you were hearing like plans being made and you're kind of like not in the conversation, but say you're sitting at your desk and their desk is like next to yours and they're like planning a thing, would you be the person to be like, hey, what are you guys talking about? Or would you like not really say anything?
I personally like I overthink a lot, so I try my best not to do that kind of thing. So I've kind of trained myself to just like not, unless someone like specifically asks, do you want to come? Like I don't really like. I think it's I try to like get over this, but like I have a thing where I'm like worried that they're gonna be annoyed if I ask or something. So I tend to not like try to insert myself like that.
I actually trained to do that too. Like, my parents taught me this actually. Like, if you're not invited, you wouldn't want to like ask them to join because like you won't enjoy it when you're like actually there. So if I'm left out like that, then that just indicates that I might not belong there. And it's not like we can't survive in a school, but then it just takes time to actually find your like good friends, you know.
I feel like it does require a lot of nuance though, because there are situations in the vibe where like if you like, oh, can I come? They'll like actually be like, oh yeah, you can come. Like it's like cool. But then I will say there are definitely situations where it can get awkward, and like don't try to force yourself into situations where if they don't want you there, you know, because that's not going to be good for anybody.
Yeah, and I think that's where I lead to being left out. I kind of feel like being left out is a choice to make. You know, you can have the mindset of like, oh my gosh, guys, I'm gonna sulk at home. They're going off hanging out. I think for me, if I knew, oh, my friend group's hanging out, like I wouldn't take it personally because I trust my friend group that if I wasn't invited or something, like there's probably like, I mean, hopefully it's nothing bad, but it's like, oh, maybe it was just they wanted to hang out too or something. And I would like do my own thing, you know?
It's like not intentionally.
Yeah, it's
leaving
like
you
not
out.
intentionally bad. I mean, there are some circumstances, I guess, that's like there is
Mm-hmm.
an exception to that. Maybe you want to stick up your ground, but like I feel like it's a choice, and I feel like being hurt by it is a choice to an extent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think FOMO is a really real thing. Fear of missing out. I think so many people are afraid of that these days.
I fear of being involved. Get
No, I had such
Okay,
big FOMO, like so big FOMO, like it
Really?
was bad, and like
Here or in America?
no, in America.
Oh,
in
yeah.
America. And like when I went to Korea, even though I made that decision, like I was like, oh shit, like when I wanted to take that opportunity,
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, what if I get FOMO from my friends? But then like I think being surrounded with such good people, good community,
Yeah.
I feel like FOMO kind of like is like gone. That was what happened to me. Like when you're surrounded with good people, good community, good
Yeah.
like role models, like seeing
Yeah.
something else, and you're like, I kind of don't miss that. I kind of like being where I am. Anyways.
I think my situation's
Double mic'd up.
okay. I think my situation's a little bit different before I came to Korea. Like I had to train every single day, so I was really busy. Like I couldn't hang out with them, and like Sunday,
For
I
swimming,
usually,
by the way.
Yeah. Sunday, I usually just hang out with my grandparents, and Saturday, I'm like usually swimming too. So usually, my friend group didn't really hang out because they have to study, I have to swim, and we just never actually like hang out too much unless it's like someone's birthday. We would go to like Hong Kong version Lotte World and
Theme park.
yeah, theme park. And yeah, I've never like actually
Did
being
you feel
scared
FOMO?
of like FOMO.
You never?
Maybe it's just because I'm really busy, so I don't get to like go into that
Yeah.
choice of like going to like play and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the question? I'm like blanking.
It was, how do you handle
Handle
being
left
left out?
Okay.
You need more sleep.
Yes, I'm not functioning right now.
Continue.
Yeah, so how I handle being left out. I think that I definitely agree with Audra to some extent, to the point where I do feel like the FOMO thing is a choice, because like if a group of friends that you have are like constantly hanging out without you, and you like you can tell it's like intentionally leaving you out and stuff,
Yeah,
and you
that's
feel
acceptable.
FOMO because of that, you're just wasting that energy and that emotion on them, and they don't even deserve it. You know, if they're intentionally leaving you out like that, like don't give them the light of day by being sad about it. You know, just move on, because there will be people who do accept you, and you will find friends that don't leave you out.
Yeah.
So I don't think you should like waste that like FOMO on like people who like are intentionally doing it.
And if you guys are confused of what we meant by, oh, there are sometimes like you can invite yourself if they didn't ask. Like I think, for example, we had like a tournament on a Saturday and then
Yeah.
a Friday to a Saturday, and they were planning a sleepover, and I was just like there, and I didn't say anything, and I kind of like was like, oh guys, can I come? And they're like, oh, I thought you were already coming, you know?
Wait, what sleepover?
No, like remember volleyball tournament? We had a
Yeah.
sleepover before, and you guys were planning it like that week because she lives far and we were leaving from school. And then you guys were planning a sleepover,
Yeah.
and I kind of was just like listening, and I was like, I want to go. So I was like, can I come, you guys? And you guys were like,
Yeah.
wait, I thought you were, I thought you were coming. So like those instances, like I think in Korean we call it 눈치. It's like awareness / like common sense.
Yeah.
It's like kind of just like feel the room,
Yeah,
feel the
room,
vibe.
You know, like if you're close with those people and they're like planning to hang out, and you're like, I kind of want to go. You know, you could just ask. You know,
Yeah,
no harm in asking.
yeah. If they say no,
Whatever.
whatever.
Move on with your
Or,
life.
yeah, just go. Be like, I'm coming anyways.
Okay.
I'm coming anyways.
Okay, so now that we've kind of talked about the deep things, let's end with some light, fun questions. So,
Yay.
okay, first question in our trio friend group. Who's wait? I already know the answer.
Wait.
Hey, who wrote these questions? Who's most likely to reply late in the group chat?
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
I just want to explain this. I send reels, right? And I know both of them are really busy. They're studying for tests, they're studying for exams.
Yeah.
But at least I want some like likes. I want
No.
something.
No.
And it's not even that much. It's like 2 reels, right?
No, listen.
She responds and she's like, LMAO, oh ha ha ha. Right.
No.
It's dead.
I think
It's desert.
I like it, don't I? Wait.
Like 3 days later.
No. Listen. You're exaggerating, girl.
Okay. 1.5 days later. At least 2 business
thing is,
days.
I'm like really bad. I'm really bad at texting because like I try not to check my phone throughout the day because if I like check my phone, I get like sucked into it, you know, like the doom scrolling. So I try not to text. So I swear I don't do it on purpose.
yeah,
but
we know. We've forgiven her.
it's definitely me. It's definitely me. Okay, next. Who is the planner and who is the chaotic one?
Okay. Planner first?
Planner?
Wait,
Planner.
guys.
Wait, this is kind of hard.
Planner.
Okay.
If this makes sense, or maybe if we want to change it, who's the mom, who's the dad, who's the child?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So let's do child because we know who that is. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, but
To be fair, she's the youngest.
I'm the youngest. Okay, mom.
Mom.
Wait,
Mom.
they're both my moms.
Wait, what's like the difference between a mom and a dad of a friend group?
Who would fight someone if they hurt you? If someone hurts
wait.
you? Like, so for the dad, if someone hurt one of
Yeah.
us,
Like they would actually.
who's the other
fight them.
person who would like go
Oh,
fight
and the
them?
mom's like advice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, I think I get
Wait,
it.
I already know.
Okay, dad. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay.
She will like square up with someone if something happens to us.
she will beat someone up, bro.
No, I won't.
If necessary.
If necessary.
If necessary.
We'll use our words first.
Yeah.
Who's the mom? Dude, this person's really wise. Okay, wait, we always say this. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Whenever whenever me and Esther have like advice about love, we always go to Yuna.
No,
and we
you
say,
know the funniest thing is, out of all of us, I by far have the least experience.
Hey, but coaches don't play.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I'm like their love coach.
Anyways, do we have another question?
Okay. Next. Oh, but actually, what I was confused with that question, the planner chaotic one, low-key, they're both Audra. Because you're really chaotic, but
You plan a
yeah,
lot.
but you also always are like, let's do this. Let's, you know, like you're like the instigator.
Oh,
So like I guess
Yes.
you're kind of both, but okay.
can we go back to the chaotic?
Anyway,
Okay.
do we need to
anyways,
explain
keep
that?
Keep going.
Okay. Next question. Ooh, this is a cute one. What's your favorite memory with us?
Favorite memory.
Why did you laugh? I thought it was gonna be a cute moment. Wait, this is kind of hard.
I think I have one.
Okay.
Wait, you start. Let me look through my gallery.
Definitely maratang. I remember we were eating maratang like every 2 weeks, and she got like
I got sick of it.
she got,
Every Friday.
She has a shirt that says baratang. It says I
Yeah.
like baratang on it.
and I think it's during volleyball season because we have to keep up with our work,
Yeah.
our academics and sports, and then there's like away game, and another day there's a test, and we would still go to eat. We would still go to eat maratang or like, I don't know, GS, eating ramen, whatever.
Yeah.
We would just hang out a little bit, and that's like favorite memories because we're all like really tired and like really drained, but then we'll still eat the food that we like, and we'll just be like, oh, this is so good, this is so good. Okay, so yeah.
How
Oh
about
yeah,
you?
especially when we lose a game.
What?
I think that's what makes us special.
I don't.
We've never lost a game before.
Guys,
you know.
they got first place tournament.
Actually, I remember one game we lost.
Oh, RIP. It's okay.
There we know.
Okay, Audra, what's your favorite memory?
There's 2. I'll quickly do this. It was a sleepover before our tournament. It was so funny because we had to wake up at like really early the next morning to go on the bus.
7.
Okay.
No, but and then we were having a sleepover before, and I think we all arrived a little bit later. So we were like, "Oh my god, guys! Like, let's just like talk for a little bit and then go to sleep."
Yeah.
And then we kept on talking. We're like, "No, go to bed right now!" And then
Yeah.
that was really fun. And just like we all like laid down on each other, and then
sleep here?
no, we slept in there.
In your room.
And then my second favorite memory is when we went to Hongsu,
Oh, that was
and we just dressed really cute, and we took a lot of photos, and we just talked. We like sat at a cafe for a really long time and just talked.
yeah.
Anyways, we'll finish.
Okay.
Yeah, last one.
Wait, this is a really hard question. I think it's not like a very specific moment, but like there are times when like we like hang out and stuff, and specifically like at nighttime where we just kind of yap is like my favorite times. Where we're basically we'll like just go around like our little area, like trying to find like a cafe and just like yapping and
I
stuff.
remember,
A lot recently we did one of those,
Yeah.
and we were just like yapping and sitting in a cafe, and I just kind of like the casual vibe of it.
Okay. Anyways, this is our wrap of girl talk. It's kind of girl talk, but anyone can really listen to this. And stay tuned. We have a very exciting video coming up next week. Special guest. So stay tuned for that. Follow us on all of our socials. We promise we'll post more. Anyways, bye guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.